This is the large Gargriller with 1.5 liter pot on top and the Fancy Feast stove inside and a windscreen on there, because I'm just a big proponent of windscreens, whether you're using alcohol or wood. I just believe in the efficiencies that you gain by it. So you're going to see all my tests with a windscreen. This happens to sort of fit right on the four corners of the stove without any additional support. So I'll do the large stove with the larger pot and the small stove with the smaller pot, because that seems like the most reasonable way it's going to be used by anybody else. My small pot is just a 1 liter. They're the MSR titanium whatever pots, so they're sort of short and wide rather than tall and skinny. That's the little thermojet stove in there, where as soon as it comes into bloom, I'll throw on the pot. Again, 2 cups of water, 1.5 liter pot, and I'll be using a windscreen. So as soon as she blooms, we'll throw it on and see what we get. And last but not least, we'll try the old penny stove and see how we do with that old girl. Here's the 1 liter MSR pot, and the windscreen's not quite going to work on this one without a little modification. It's got a couple pieces of coat hanger here that'll support it just fine, I'm sure. And that'll be the test rig for the small Gargriller. One possible drawback to the Fancy Feast stove is that I think the fact that the pot doesn't sit directly on it and really shut down, you know, make it use the wick part, might be an issue, but it would only be an issue if you really wanted to simmer. It seems to boil water in about 5.5 minutes, so that's not much of a factor. Looks like it's really heating up the coat hanger I was using for windscreen support, so there's no doubt that that thing goes like a raped ape in there. But if you wanted to use the full functionality of you know, I guess the simmer portion of that, you might lose it. I'm sure there's a way around it, though. Little imagination, I'm sure you can figure out a way to simmer it. And here we go now with the V8 can size stove test. And for my final trick, we're going to try the penny stove in the small Gargriller. See how that comes out.